Okay, today I took all the metal off of the top and put some of this stuff, this roll roofing, all over the complete top of the roof here. Put the metal back on, and I also have some out here. I don't have any metal yet on that. But I do have that stuff on, that tar paper. So at least that's a start. And this wall over here, this is where a lot of the rain had been blowing in. You know, it blow in this way. Well, on the outside, you can see a piece of plastic sticking in right there. But let me show you. Okay, on the outside, I put some plastic. This should be pretty good for holding the rain out. And it should help with drafts and stuff like that. I've got more. I've got quite a bit more here. I think I have enough to go all the way around the back. And maybe even around the sides, but I don't want to close it in yet because the birds are still there, so I don't want to close them off. But that's got a couple of things done now. Okay, then you can see one more thing that I did when I put the metal back on. I scooted it farther out this way, so now I've got more of an overhang over the front porch, which eventually I'm going to build a porch out this way anyhow, but for right now, that's what I got. Alrighty, I've basically got the wiring roughed in. I don't have a panel yet. It's something I got to get, but it's going to go right here. There's only 3 circuits, but got everything wired in. This is going to be the switch for the bathroom. I'm going to put a waterproof fixture there, and what I decided I'm going to do is, of course, the toilet will be in the back, and then I'm going to make like a wet bath or a wet bathroom that basically the whole thing is going to be a shower too. The shower head's going to come out up here somewhere, That's why I have to get the waterproof fixture. And I didn't want the switch inside. I put it out here. That way it's not exposed to the water. And that way you can take a shower up here too. But I've got a plug here. Because the couch is going to go right here. So I figured I'd put a plug here. And that'll be on one side of the couch. And that'll be on the other side. Actually pretty close to the stove. But that should work. And then, of course, you've seen those two. That circuit, you know, it's for the TV and stuff. Goes up to the loft. And you've got two plugs that are going to be up here. Here's the switch leg for that light. It'll be the main big light. And then, of course, that circuit goes on down to two plugs on the kitchen countertop. And I've got the main lights and the plugs separated. So the lights, this outside light, which is run out right here, this light and that light are all on their own circuit. So if you do something that trips the breaker on these two plugs or those, or even the upstairs one, and the breaker trips, all the lights ain't gonna go out. So that's why I've got three circuits there. Probably really could have run all this on two, because there's not going to be that much stuff up here, but I like to have my lights on a completely separate circuit. And you can see these are the switch legs. That's what I always do to my switch legs, so I know which ones are switch legs. One of them goes to the outside light, one of them goes to the main light. And the switch for the kitchen light, countertop light, whatever, is right here. Here's the switch leg, here's the hot. And it runs out and goes right here, right like over top of this area. I figure I'll put a fluorescent light in there, or some type of light, I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much got the electrical figured out. Besides, of course, the panel. I'm going to actually do something a little different with this. It's going to be kind of an off-grid situation where I'm going to kind of recreate my old water wheel. If you've seen it, I may put up a clip of it. But the old water wheel that I made, what it did was it ran an alternator, and that charged batteries. And then we had power. You know, I run it through an inverter and had power. I may run some 12-volt stuff up here, I don't know. But more than likely, the batteries, the water wheel will be down there. Of course, that's where the creek is. And get enough elevation to run a pretty good stream of water to it. Then run the wire from the alternator to the batteries right beside the water wheel, close to it, because DC doesn't transmit very well. Then I can run the AC up here and tie it into here. But anyway, that's what I've got so far. I'm going to probably get out of here so the mom bird can feed her babies. She's been trying to get to them, and I guess I've been kind of holding her off. So I'll put up a little update of the birds too. But I guess that's probably going to about do it for this one. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.